scalded to death. Horrifying death of boy, age 6, burnt to death in bath after his severe open wounds were left for 8 hours. More after this. Hello everyone and welcome back to AFG's Point of View, where I give you my analysis of the most popular topics in the world today. In today's video, we have a young man, age 6, that died of his wounds because they were left for 8 hours without any care or supervision. Before I dive into the details of the video, if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to AFG's Point of View. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button as well. It'll bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. All my normal subscribers, thanks for coming back. I'm diving in. Mississippi man Joshua Oakley, age 31, took a plea deal on Sunday after a key witness linked him to horrifying signs of abuse. The boyfriend was sentenced one day before he was set to appear in a capital murder trial in the case of Camden Blair. Camden, a Tupelo first grader, was left with Oakley on November 12, 2019. Oakley, who was a single dad of 4, was romantically involved with Camden's mother when he watched the child. According to court testimony, Camden suffered from severe burns in the bath while Oakley was watching him. The Mississippi man then waited for 8 hours before carrying the boy to the emergency room at 5:30 a.m. the next morning. Camden was taken to the ER to another hospital's burn unit where he died 17 days later. Oakley was arrested November 12, 2019 and charged with child abuse. He later faced capital murder charges after the boy died. The coroner's office also found bruises on the other evidence of mistreatment, but the district attorney, John Weddle, ruled they couldn't be linked to Oakley. However, a final key witness dramatically changed Weddle's opinion. While the witness's identity and nature of the testimony are still unclear, the DA said they provided a compelling case. The single dad of 4 was associated with abuse. There were also pre-existing and healing rib fractures, Weddle told the journal. We had no way to connect Oakley to those injuries until the witness came forward. Oakley's defense team initially refused the plea agreement that was offered months ago, but walked back when the key witness took the stand. Judge Kelly Mims reduced the charges to second degree and child neglect to a maximum sentence of 45 years. I don't know what happened that night, but I know no 6-year-old deserves what this child endured, said Judge Mims. Weddle explained the decision to saying, the purpose of our recommendation was to keep him in prison for the rest of his life. All right, so there's more that goes to the story, but I want to get to the gist of it because I got a message to send. And, you know, it's got something to do with this story as well as other stories that's going on. So we're going to start from the top. First and foremost, we got a no good father, of 4, that basically was abusing his son, his 6-year-old son. And, you know, he had bruises and all that. You know, basically just said, fuck you, little man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to take a nap. I'm going to sleep. You know what I'm saying? When I get up in the morning, maybe I decide to take it to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? Well, this dude's a piece of shit. Simple as that. Because dudes like that don't deserve to have children, okay? Just like anybody else that has children and is neglecting what needs to be done. See, it's a set of rules that's set in society, you know what I'm saying, for people like this, people that leave children unattended, you know what I'm saying, people that hurt children, and all the above, you know what I'm saying, because number one, children are precious. You need to take care of them and do your very best, okay? As adults, we're charged to look after these children and do what we need to do to make sure that they can make it to the next step until they're old enough to make it on their own, and they can make their own decisions and do what they need to do and pass the torch on. That's how humanity and that's how life continues to, you know, the circle of life works. You know what I'm saying? But it seems like that these dumb fucks out here don't understand what's going on. Because every time I look up, there's always a child left in the car because of the heat. They didn't have some parent, I forget where it was, but it was a parent that left the child in the car, okay, and you going in the house to prepare for a fucking birthday party, but you leave your 5-year-old car in the car with the windows rolled up and everything. So basically they suffocated and died to fucking death because of the fucking heat. Meanwhile, while you out there worrying about a goddamn party, you know what I'm saying? Then you got dumb dudes like this dude, okay, that probably was beating the brakes off this little fucking boy, broke his fucking ribs and all that kind of shit. Said, fuck him, you sit there, you do what you do, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? I'm the dad, I run this shit. I see a lot of these fucking stories with these little small minor kids getting beat down and getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? If I knew some shit like that, I mean, I'm gonna be always honest with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm a non-violent dude to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem taking a baseball bat to a motherfucking head, or hurting somebody's child, or hurting a child. I ain't got no problem with that shit. Opening your coconut all the way up. And I know it may sound violent, it may sound mean and nasty, but who gives a shit? At the end of the day, they don't fucking deserve to be here, okay? These fucking dumbass people don't deserve to be here. You know what I'm saying? You want to go hurt somebody, go hurt your fucking self. Go get fucking high off some drugs and fucking shoot yourself up with some shit. You know what I'm saying? Leave these little kids the fuck alone. I'm sick and tired of reading the fucking story about all these little kids always getting fucked up. Just like I had a story out there earlier in the year that we had these 2 fucking ladies that's gonna give this little 4-year-old girl some fucking whiskey to drink, okay? And she's constantly drinking this whiskey. This little girl passed the fuck out because her little body couldn't take that shit. They thought it was a fucking joke and they thought it was fucking funny. You see what I'm saying? It's just stupid little shit like this that I read and I see, and I don't fucking like this shit. You know what I'm saying? I have a daughter, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna do everything in my power to look out for my daughter. If you're watching this video, baby, please forgive me for my language. I'm a little pissed off right now, so don't charge the daddy's head, charge it to his heart, because right now I'm reading a story about a little kid getting hurt and someone doing something that they ain't supposed to be doing to a little kid, and it's not right. Period, point blank, it ain't fucking right. Common sense, people, common sense. And see, another thing I want to get on is I'm sick and tired of these fucking women, okay, that's going out with these no good fucking dudes. You know this dude ain't shit. You know this dude ain't shit. Yeah, and still you still want to be around him because he just makes you feel so wonderful and so great, and you're such a fucking low life or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta have this dude around, you know what I'm saying? And he don't care nothing about your kids, okay? At the end of the day, you should be fucking going too, okay? Because I'm sick and tired of seeing all these women bringing all these dudes now, and there's so many fucking stories. I could read a story every fucking day, okay, with the same narrative, the same shit every day. Is these stupid ass fucking women, these young ass fucking women. Oh, I want a thug in my life. Okay, well good, go have a thug in your life. Just don't have no fucking kid, you know what I'm saying? So when he beating the brakes off your dumb ass and shit, maybe you change your fucking tune. Because if you're a thug, he don't give a shit about you. He know that you accepting his behavior. So if you're accepting his behavior, then he's like, oh, okay, well it must be cool for me to do this shit. So how about I punch your fucking kids in the jaw and break their fucking jaw? What's next? You know what I mean? Let me try doing this. Let me try doing that. And they get away with all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden, now you getting locked the fuck up. Now you angry. Well, I don't understand. Well, yo, you gonna come visit me when I'm in jail? Baby, I'll do what I can do. I'll hold it down for you till you get out. Y'all just sound so fucking stupid, okay? The women that's out there holding it down for their man till they get out, you's a fucking loser, okay? The nigga just violated someone, okay? Out here in fucking public, okay? Yeah, and still, you gonna still follow behind this fucking loser, okay? And still wanna be with him and do what you gonna do with this dude. All because you feel like your self-esteem is so fucking low that you can't get nobody, you know what I'm saying, that's better than that, you know what I'm saying? So, but your self-esteem being so low, you feel like a lot of women scream that they wanna get a man, right? A good man. But when you get a good man, do you know how to handle a good man? No, because you so low in the mind, okay? So low in the mind that you can't handle that shit. You know what I'm saying? You get a good man standing in front of you, what do? You don't know what the fuck to do. You don't know how to handle that shit. The nigga, he going out here doing every fucking thing he could possibly do to keep you happy and do everything, and you still don't appreciate that shit. Then, you let him walk, because you feel like, oh, you know, or you want to keep him in the friend zone, or whatever the case may be, and then you turn around and let this knucklehead, like Mr. Oakley, come out and run all up in you and have 4 fucking kids, and then decide to beat the brakes off the kids and shit. Now, what? Now he in prison for the rest of his fucking life, as he should be. You know what I'm saying? The judge did them kids a favor by letting his ass be in fucking prison for the rest of his life. You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, you just beat this little boy up. what I'm saying? There's no reason that this little kid should be dead. If you his fucking biological father, why are you fucking the kid up? I don't understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Excuse my little rant, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm at the end. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna keep going because I'm gonna rant a little bit more, and you know, I'm getting a little triggered right now. I'm about to really say some off the wall stuff, so we're gonna cut the video right here. Thank God this dude got 45 years in prison, and I know this happened back in 2019, but it still triggers me to this day because there's a little child that got hurt that shouldn't have got hurt, that someone messed with and they shouldn't have messed with. And I've been reading several stories this weekend, okay, and I've been looking at them, I've been like, damn, all these kids getting hurt. It's the same old no good ass fucking parents. Same old good ass no good fucking parents. You know what I'm saying? So where does it end? Where does it end? You know what I'm saying? But at any rate, if you like what you've heard, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the like button as well. Hopefully it'll bring some decent people over. You know what I'm saying? Some more loving people. I try to do videos every single day. Every once in a while, you know, I get fed up to a certain point where I get triggered. I lose it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know, forgive me for my language or whatever, but you know, I'm just sick of it. I'm just tired of it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yeah, you could put him in prison, but I just feel like whatever this kid had to suffer, why not let this man suffer that shit? Why not break his fucking ribs? You know what I'm saying? Have some wounds on his ass and make his ass sit there and get fucking bacteria all up in his fucking open wounds. Then what? Then decide to go help you out. How about we do that shit to you? Shit ain't cool, bro. Shit ain't cool. So I love every single one of y'all. Please don't be a numbnuts like this dude, okay? And don't be one of them ditzy ass broads. I just want to bring somebody in like this dude right here, okay? Because if you one of those type of people, then I don't know what to tell you. You need to fucking burn in hell just like the rest of them. So I don't know. That's the end of my rant. That's the end of my story. I love every single one of y'all. Please come back tomorrow. I know I kind of went off today, but you know, it is what it is. So please forgive me. I love y'all. I'll see you on the next episode. Peace.